Top 10 Most Rare UK Elizabeth II New Pence Coins That Could Make You Rich. These coins were minted in different years with varying designs and minting quirks, and some have become incredibly valuable over time. The year was 1971, a monumental time in British history as the country transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimalized currency. The 2p coin, introduced with the new pence inscription, was among the first coins to be minted under this new system. However, this period was also fraught with growing pains in the minting process, leading to the creation of error coins. Historical context of the 1971 2p coin. In 1971, the UK officially switched to the decimal system, with 100 pence making up £1. The 2p coin was struck in bronze, measuring 25.91 mm in diameter and weighing 7.13 g. The coin's design featured the badge of the Prince of Wales on the reverse, with the inscription, New Pence, above it. The obverse displayed Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, designed by Arnold Machin. Types of errors on the 1971 coin: planchet flaws. Planchet errors, where the metal blank, planchet, used to mint the coin had flaws, were common in early decimal coins. These flaws could include improper surface textures, cracks, or missing metal. Misaligned dies. This error occurred when the die that stamps the coin was not aligned correctly, causing the design to be off-center or uneven. Clipped planchet. Another error seen on the 1971 2p coins involves a portion of the planchet being clipped off before striking, resulting in a coin with a missing segment. Narrator, explaining value. The 1971 2p new pence coins with errors are highly collectible today. While a typical 1971 coin might be worth its face value, an error coin can fetch £50 to £1,500, depending on the type and severity of the error. The most desirable errors, such as a clipped planchet or a significant misaligned die, tend to bring higher prices. Let's move on to 1979, where a fascinating error occurred due to a die clash, creating one of the most sought-after 2p coins in British numismatic history. 2. 1979 Error Elizabeth II 2p New Pence, the die clash phenomenon. Narrator, with intrigue. By 1979, the UK's decimal system was well established, but the minting process was not without its flaws. One such flaw occurred on the 1979 2p New Pence, leading to a rare and desirable die clash error. Historical context of the 1979 2p coin. The design of the 2p coin remained unchanged, with Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the obverse and the Prince of Wales feathers on the reverse. The inscription still read, New Pence, a carryover from the original 1971 coins, although this was set to change in the early 1980s. Types of errors on the 1979 coin. Die clash. A die clash occurs when the dies, the engraved metal pieces that imprint the design onto the coin, come into contact without a planchet between them. This results in a faint image of one die appearing on the opposite side of the coin. For example, part of the reverse design may appear faintly on the obverse. Weak strike. Another error type found on the 1979 coins is the weak strike, where the design appears faint or incomplete due to insufficient pressure during the minting process. Coins with a die clash error are particularly fascinating to collectors because they offer a glimpse into the minting process. A 1979 2p New Pence coin with a clear die clash error can be worth anywhere from £500 to £1,350, depending on the clarity of the clash and the coin's overall condition. Now, let's take a leap forward to 1993, where we encounter a different kind of error, known as the broad strike error. This error is striking, pun intended, because it alters the very size of the coin. 3. 1993 Error Elizabeth II 2p New Pence, the broad strike error. Narrator, highlighting the rarity. Errors like the broad strike are rarer but certainly captivating. In 1993, some 2p New Pence coins were struck improperly, causing them to expand beyond their intended size. Historical context of the 1993 2p coin. By 1993, the New Pence inscription had been replaced by 2 pence, aligning the terminology with the decimal system. The design had stayed the same, but the minting technology had significantly improved since the 1970s, making errors less common, but when they did occur, they were noteworthy. Types of errors on the 1993 coin. Broad strike error. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck outside the confines of the retaining collar, the ring that holds the coin in place during the minting process. This results in a coin that is larger than normal and may have distorted edges. Off-center strike. Some 1993 coins also exhibit off-center strikes, where the design is shifted to one side, leaving part of the blank planchet visible. Narrator, explaining value. A 1993 2p new Pence coin with a broad strike error is a true collector's gem. These coins can range in value from £350 to £1,200, depending on the size of the broad strike and the coin's overall condition. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. As we continue through the 1990s, the 1994 2p new Pence brought another fascinating error into the spotlight, this time, a double die error. 4. 1994 error Elizabeth II 2p new Pence, the double die error. Narrator, excited tone. In 1994, one of the most coveted types of minting errors occurred on the 2p new Pence coin, the double die error. This error is a collector's favorite because it results in a clear doubling of the coin's design. Historical context of the 1994 2p coin. The 2p coin continued to be an everyday staple in UK currency, with a design that had seen little change over the years. However, a mistake during the die production process led to the creation of the double die error, where elements of the design, particularly on the obverse side featuring Queen Elizabeth II, appear doubled. Types of errors on the 1994 coin. Double die error. This error occurs when the die shifts slightly between strikes, resulting in a doubled image. This is most noticeable on Queen Elizabeth II's profile and the lettering around the edge of the coin. Machine doubling. A less desirable form of doubling, known as machine doubling, can also occur when the coin moves slightly during the striking process. Unlike a true double die, this error is usually flatter and less distinct. Narrator, explaining value. Double die errors are highly prized among collectors due to their visual impact. A 1994 2p new Pence coin with a strong double die error can fetch between £500 and £1,150, depending on the severity of the doubling and the overall condition of the coin. The more pronounced the doubling, the higher the value. Next up, we'll dive into the 1995 2p new Pence coin, where an off-metal strike error led to a dramatically different appearance. 5. 1995 error Elizabeth II 2p new Pence, the off-metal strike. Narrator, building suspense. Imagine finding a 2p coin that doesn't have the familiar bronze color, but instead appears silver or gold. That's exactly what happened with the 1995 2p new Pence, due to a rare off-metal strike. Historical context of the 1995 2p coin. The 2p coin was struck in bronze as usual, but some coins were accidentally struck on planchets meant for other denominations or even other countries. These off-metal strikes are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Types of errors on the 1995 coin. Off-metal strike. This occurs when a coin is struck on a planchet made of a different metal than intended. For the 1995 2p coin, this could mean being struck on a nickel, steel, or even foreign coin planchet. Wrong planchet. In addition to off-metal strikes, some 1995 coins were struck on blanks meant for other UK coins, such as the 10p or 50p coin, leading to significant size and weight differences. Narrator, explaining value. An off-metal strike can make a 1995 2p new Pence coin worth an astounding amount. Depending on the metal used and the condition of the coin, these rare errors can be valued between £400 and £10.50. A coin struck on a nickel or steel planchet, for instance, can easily reach the higher end of that range. Now, let's explore the 1996 2p new Pence, where a significant die crack error created a truly unique collectible. 6. 1996 error Elizabeth II 2p new Pence, the die crack error. Narrator, with interest. Die cracks are another type of minting error that occurs when the die used to strike the coin develops a crack. In 1996, several 2p new pence coins were struck with noticeable die cracks, adding to their appeal for collectors. Historical context of the 1996 2p coin. The 1996 2p coin continued the tradition of bronze coinage in the UK, with the familiar design of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the Prince of Wales feathers on the reverse. During the minting process, however, some dies developed cracks, resulting in raised lines on the surface of the coins. Types of errors on the 1996 coin. Die crack. A die crack error occurs when the die used to strike the coin develops a small crack, leading to raised lines or patterns on the coin. These cracks can vary in size, from small hairline cracks to more significant breaks. Cut error. In some cases, a die crack can lead to a cut error, where a piece of the die breaks off entirely, leaving a raised blob of metal on the coin. Narrator, explaining value. The value of a 1996 2p new pence coin with a die crack error depends on the size and location of the crack. Smaller die cracks may add only modest value, but larger or more prominent cracks can push the value of the coin up to £350 to £950. Cut errors, being rarer, can command higher prices. The 1997 2p new pence also had its share of errors, this time with a fascinating case of rotation misalignment. 7-inch. The 1997 2p new pence offers a unique collectible due to its rotation misalignment error, a fascinating occurrence where the coin's reverse design is not properly aligned with the obverse. Historical context of the 1997 2p coin. In 1997, the 2p new pence continued its run as part of the UK's small change, featuring Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Raphael Maclaf on the obverse and the emblematic Prince of Wales feathers on the reverse. Errors related to rotation misalignment surfaced this year, capturing the attention of keen-eyed collectors. Types of errors on the 1997 coin. Rotation misalignment. This error happens when the reverse design is rotated at an angle rather than being aligned with the obverse. Rotation can vary from subtle to extreme, even 180 degrees, significantly increasing the coin's rarity. Narrator, explaining value. A 1997 2p new pence with a noticeable rotation misalignment can command values ranging from £300 to £800, depending on the degree of rotation and the condition of the coin. Coins with a more pronounced rotation tend to fetch higher prices. 8. 1998 error. Elizabeth II 2p new pence, die clash error. Narrator, with excitement. The 1998 2p new pence produced an intriguing error known as a die clash, where the obverse and reverse dies come into contact without a planchet in between, resulting in faint impressions of each design on both sides of the coin. Historical context of the 1998 2p coin. The 1998 2p coin retained the same design as previous years, with the image of Queen Elizabeth II and the Prince of Wales feathers. However, some coins exhibited a die clash, adding an extra layer of appeal for collectors. Types of errors on the 1998 coin. Die clash. This occurs when the dies strike each other without a blank coin in place, causing part of the reverse design to appear faintly on the obverse, and vice versa. Narrator, explaining value. The value of a 1998 2p new pence with a die clash error can range from £250 to £750, with sharper and more visible clash marks fetching the higher prices. 9. 1999 error. Elizabeth II 2p new pence, off-center strike error. Narrator, with interest. In 1999, a number of 2p new pence coins were struck off-center, leading to one of the most visually striking errors in the coin series. These off-center strikes are highly sought after. Historical context of the 1999 2p coin. The 1999 2p coin continued the standard design, but several coins were struck with the image off-center, resulting in the design being misaligned with the edge of the coin. Types of errors on the 1999 coin. Off-center strike. This error occurs when the coin is not properly centered in the die, resulting in part of the design being cut off at the edge, leaving a blank area on the other side. Narrator, explaining value. The value of an off-center strike depends on the degree of misalignment. A 1999 2p new pence with a significant off-center strike can fetch between £200 and £550, depending on how much of the design is missing and the overall condition of the coin. 2000 error Elizabeth II 2p new pence, double strike error. Narrator, with emphasis, by the year 2000, the 2p new pence saw an intriguing double strike error, where the coin is struck more than once, creating a shadow or doubled image on the surface. Historical context of the 2002p coin. The 2002p new pence carried on the traditional design, but some coins were mistakenly struck twice, leading to a double strike error. Types of errors on the 2000 coin. Double strike. This error occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the dies, leading to a doubled image on the coin's surface. This can happen with both the obverse and reverse designs. Narrator, explaining value. Double strike errors on a 2002p new pence can be highly valuable, particularly if both the obverse and reverse are affected. Depending on the clarity of the double strike, these coins can be worth anywhere from £300 to £450.